Good afternoon, everybody. It's been a while since I've talked about my least favorite puppet, Justin Trudeau. And so today we're going to look at Justin Trudeau. He's apparently working hard this afternoon. He's calling in the leaders of the opposition for a big meeting. What could they be meeting about? Well, there's a couple of crises that are affecting Canada recently, and so we'll take a look at them, and then I'll show you what they're actually meeting about. So the first one is reported by the Financial Post on November 11th, quote, oil price discounts could be costing Canadian economy as much as $100 billion a year. Imagine producing a bumper crop of a product in high demand around the globe, only to learn that you must settle for a discount price because there's no easy way to get your product to market. Oil producers have filled storage to bursting while they wait for a solution to appear. The price discounts, or quote, differentials, that had mainly affected heavy oil have spread to light oil and upgraded synthetic oil sands, crude, as pipeline space tightens. Estimates on the cost of the economy vary widely, but the Canadian Association of Petroleum Producers officially estimates the impact at least $13 billion in the first 10 months of 2018. It estimates the cost at about $50 million per day in October, as discounts for Western Canadian Select bitumen blend crude oil versus New York traded West Texas Intermediate peaked at more than 52 US per barrel. The differential has blown out to such an extreme level for two reasons. The lack of access to markets, and the fact that we have only one customer, the United States, said Tim McMillan, CEO of CAPP. And I wanted to point out, this isn't a new problem for the oil sands. This is an article from CBC from April 26th that says, quote, oil patch workers forced to adapt in post-recession Alberta. I had to get a new career path to get on with life and make myself employable, says one former rig worker or whatever. But the point is, this has been an ongoing problem that's costing hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars. And just this year alone, $13 billion and nothing from Trudeau. But the end of the Oshawa GM plant, that's what this article is from the Globe and Mail, has this response from Justin Trudeau, quote, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau vowed Monday that Ottawa would offer help to affected workers and their families, adding that he told GM CEO that he was disappointed in their move. Later Monday, Innovation Minister Navdeep Bains told a news conference in Ottawa that the Trudeau government is, quote, more than willing to work with the province and work with the municipal leadership to see what we can do for the workers. Mr. Trudeau later tweeted that he spoke to Ontario Premier Doug Ford and that they are, quote, united in support for workers in Oshawa, Ontario. So this not new problem in the oil sands, this brand new problem gets a reaction from Justin Trudeau, and it's a terrible blow to Ontario and a terrible blow to Oshawa. And I incorrectly reported the other day that GM was moving the plant to the States, possibly. I'm wrong there. They're shutting down plants in the United States as well and moving everything to China. So I apologize for misreporting that and corrected it there. But the point is, what is Justin Trudeau doing today? Here's CBC's report. Trudeau to meet federal party leaders to talk support for French Canadians in wake of Ford cuts. Meeting will also address concerns for French Canadians in other provinces. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will meet with the leaders of four other main federal political parties Wednesday to discuss what can be done to support French Canadians in the wake of Ontario Premier Doug Ford's recent cuts. The session was mentioned in Tuesday's daily itinerary report, which said only that the Prime Minister was meeting to discuss, quote, issues facing the Canadian Francophone with the NDP's Jagmeet Singh and the Green Party's Elizabeth May, the Conservatives' Andrew Scheer, and the interim leader of the Bloc Québécois, Mario, and I can't remember how to pronounce his last name, so I'm not going to try. A senior governmental official speaking on background told CBC that the Wednesday afternoon meeting is being held in response to cuts the Ford government made to some French language services in Ontario. So that's the thing that you're doing today, part-time Trudeau? Really? It's very strange. It's a very strange choice to make. It's a very strange thing to focus on. Especially, he was just in Calgary, the Grey Cup, and there were people who were very not happy with Justin Trudeau. He was booed at the Grey Cup breakfast, and I believe there was a chant of Trudeau sucks that broke out. He was booed at the actual Grey Cup, and he did not go onto the field. And Mr. Harper was there. I saw a picture on Twitter that Mr. Harper was at the Grey Cup, so that was kind of funny. And yeah, Calgary is not having any of it. And here's from the the province. I thought it was a Calgary Herald. It's not, it's the province. It says, quote, we have a right to be angry, writes Sun columnist Rick Bell. Still no pipeline in the ground while we still pay a carbon tax, selling our oil at bargain prices, high unemployment, 1 in 4 downtown offices empty, investments drying up. Yeah, so that's Trudeau's Western Canada. Right? And this is November 25th. This is a few days ago. And he's having a rough time out there. And thankfully, here's a picture from the Grey Cup. It says, Trudeau got to go. That's a catchy chant, right? That's a catchy chant, I think. So I think that about wraps up our Prime Minister and his choices over the last 3 years, but specifically over the last 2018. He's been MIA or making things worse in India or, being booed at Grey Cup breakfast. So people aren't happy. The choices he's making are frustrating to watch. And I'm not even in Alberta. I'm just watching from Ontario, concerned for a whole lot of reasons. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. And check out the People's Party of Canada.ca. Maxime Bernier might have a solution. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll find out in a year, I guess. Thanks for watching.